It's a pretty amazing system, because what do the plants like? They like what we don't. They like it when we die, because they love our corpse. They love when we have a bowel movement. They're totally excited about that. Our waste is their nourishment, and they are our nourishment. It turns out to be a beautiful, perfect cycle. In fact, I breathe out CO2 as a waste. That's how they do what they do. They need CO2 and light and water, and they're done. That's all they need. In fact, everything that is made of carbon that we consider organic, that carbon came from CO2. So when you look at a redwood tree that's 400 feet tall, it's massive, and you realize that 99.9% of that solid tree came from the air. The carbon backbone of everything in it. In fact, we came from air. It just, you know, the more you know, the more amazed you are. So you just walk around in awe of life. You know, Einstein said, right, everything can be seen as boring, that's just what it is, or everything can be seen as a miracle. And that's what children do. Do you ever watch a child looking at anything? It's, you know, they're looking at a fly. They're amazed by life. We lose that. We become jaded. Why do they learn faster than we can? They're learning like that because they have no agenda. They have no explanation of how it should be. So instead they see it how it is. That's why they learn languages. You can have 4 different people speaking different languages around them. They'll learn all 4 directly without interpreting. They don't have, so when you're in your pre-verbal state, you're in a state that is learning at 1 trillion times a millisecond. Because you're just, and you're truly in a state of non-judgment. You're not judging. Nothing is good or bad, it just is what it is. And that is the state of awe. So, by the way, this is a condition that can be duplicated when you're an adult with psychedelics, and that's what psychedelics are used for when they, like for example, down in South America and stuff, and they use ayahuasca, and they use other, and in North America where the Native Americans used peyote and other things, mescaline, right? These were ceremonies, they weren't recreational, hey, let's go do some mescaline. It wasn't like that. It was more of a ceremonial process for them to get rid of your assumptions, get rid of your agenda, get rid of all that, and look purely at what is. Right? And you'll be in awe. Look at a baby. How about a dog? When a dog is not busy eating or having sex, the dog's doing what? Wow. And a cat. Wow. All animals, when they're not engaging in either survival or reproductive activities, they're in awe. Because they're not interpreting. They're not judging. It shouldn't, there's no such thing as it should be. Should isn't. Could be isn't. Will be isn't. Was isn't. Could have been isn't. Should have been isn't. And where do we think 99.99.99% of the time? We live in the world of could, should, would, I might have, I should have, I could have, I could have, I would have, I will tomorrow, yesterday, after I get ready, blah, 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 blah. So in India, they call this illusion. They call this Maya. We're in illusion. None of that is real. What's real? What is? And what is? Can you know about it? No, you can't know it. You can do what? Experience it. Turn off your mind and experience it. That's where all animals live. That's where all plants live. And that's where God lives, in the one thing that's real, and that's right now. Everything else is illusion, fantasy. What I think happened yesterday and you think happened yesterday, even if we were together, right? That's why we have lawyers. He said that. No, she said that. Wait a minute, did I say that? You know, right? So yesterday's debatable, tomorrow's definitely debatable, and then all the other stuff just isn't. Should, could, would, should have, might have, could, might, if, maybe, should. You understand? I digress. But I mean, it's important digressions because I like to remind people about these things. Because everything I'm saying, you already know. You just stopped thinking about it when you were a kid.